Hi, so this is what I've done for the proximity assignment. This one I based off the ideas of beauty standards and how if you try too hard to be something that you're not, it really damages you and your identity. So I incorporated my theme into this by making my main bird, which is a peacock, try to resemble the sun or like a phoenix, because the sun is like a center of attention, and if you get too close to it, you get burned. And it's supposed to represent beauty standards as a whole, and how you kind of look down on you if you don't fit into its mold. I chose the peacock as a bird to represent this idea because peacocks represent like beauty, dignity, and flamboyancy. And I just chose a little bird here that is dead that tried to make itself look like a peacock. And I used the little bird as a pattern throughout, with the little ones kind of flying away in fear from the one that got killed. And then I added unity with the tail feathers of the peacock to try and create like a rhythm and flow into the center where this bird is. And I also used my composition. I used black pen to make this border, and I closed it in at the top to make it feel like it was closing in on the dead bird, kind of trapping it, overwhelming it in a way. And then I added some unnatural pupils that are like slitted like a cat's to my peacock, just to make it a bit more unnatural and scary. Some other ideas I came up for composition were like patterns of birds, and one of them was a peacock, which made it like stand out more, but I thought this idea of something overwhelming a smaller bird would be better for the proximity idea. How this relates to proximity is I used proportion to make this one really big and grand, and this one really small and right below it, to try and make it seem like inferior to the bigger one, less powerful. And that wouldn't have worked if I had made it the same size. And then the other birds flying away from the big bird and the dead one gives more of a feeling of power and intimidation. So that's about it. Thank you for watching.